Hello ladies and gentlemen, Rosie here, and I wanted to make a quick video today on the Boon Totems and how specifically they relate to the twins. Twins kind of my forte, so I kind of understand this. When the mechanic was first announced, I will admit that I underestimated it on them, because I figured that their ability to pressure the map would be enough for them to do whatever they needed to do to snuff the totems out. Okay? Playing them a little bit, I have determined that that's probably not the case. And I think the Boon Totems have actually caused them to fall definitely worse than Blight now, which we'll talk about, and then possibly even further than that down. I think the Boon Totems have caused a massive meta shift. If anyone's tier list looks remotely like it did before Boons, I just don't think that's accurate. I think the Boons have completely flipped this game on its head. And Twins are no exception. I think the Boons have redefined what a keystone is in this game, and I think, I really do. I think what a keystone is has been completely redefined. But I'm still sorting some of this out in my head, but what I do want to talk about today is Twins specifically. Okay, so enough bibble babble, let's go ahead and get started here. We got the drawing board out, so that's how you know this is really legit. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is Blight. Okay, so let's do Blight first. We're going to start with blue. Okay, Boon's right there. That's where the Boon is. And then the survivors are here. One's at the totem. Here. Jen. Okay? And then Blight is black right here. Okay? That's simple enough, right? So, this is Blight. Okay? His pattern is like this. Balloon has been blessed. Let's just say Blight is starting right here in the chase, okay? Let's move him over. He's right there pressuring that. Survivor puts Circle of Healing right there, okay? This is just a very hypothetical situation. Blight bounce, got him right there, okay? So Blight hooks him, like, over there somewhere, okay? Blight, for whatever reason, maybe the Survivor's on a gen over here, Tinker goes off, okay? So Blight's next play is to bounce over, boom, and then start pressuring this guy, snuff out the Boon, easy. So it was just one hook, he went over, found the Boon, snuffed it out, and then he got a hit on the guy, snuffed out the Boon, boom, down again. So there you go, that's Blight right there. Okay, that's how Blight, now, obviously, Nurse and Spirit are a little less zigzaggy about it, but that is kind of have those characters, okay? They can get over there very quickly, and then also down them, okay? So that's Blight right there, okay? I need a hard eraser now. Erase all this, kind of start over. I hate this up. Is there a way I can, like, erase it with the paint fill? No, I don't think that's gonna work. Rip. Okay, let's go back to white. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna need to. Maybe this will help. There you go. That's it. Okay. So, get that all out of the way. We'll reset the game state. Okay. So, we got... So, in a nutshell, that's how Nurse, Spirit, and Blight all do things. The Twins, because of the way their map pressure works, have a very different problem when it comes to Boon Totems. Okay. So, Twins are still on erasing, aren't we? Okay. We have to... Painting, paint stroke, boom, we'll be back, okay. Twins right there, same situation, okay. So the same situation is that, let's see, Survivor, boom, all on gens. This is the beginning of the match. A Boon has been blessed, okay. So, now we want to... Blue for the Boon. We'll just mark it the same spot. Okay? So, let's do Twins now. The same situation. And let's even give Twins their best case scenario. Which is, this isn't going to happen every time either. Let's give Twins their best case scenario. Okay? Come down here. Same guy Blight was pressuring. The guy's off in the corner right here, so we're going to send Victor out, who we will represent in green. So we send Victor out right here. Victor pounces, then... Again, and this isn't going to happen every time. This is just simply their best case scenario. A corner latch, down, easy right there. So same thing, hook him in the corner. We have Victor all ready to go. Okay, let's talk about the main difference between Charlotte and Victor and the other characters that were formerly in the top 4. I don't know where twins are at this point. I don't know. I haven't. I gotta think about it. Okay. If Tinker goes off for the twins right here, and let's just say Jen goes off, Tinker goes off right here, and again, this is just same thing. Twins have to march down this way with Charlotte. That means that the 115 getting from point A to point B on them, this is just at the beginning of the game, when the hook state is the worst for them, is worse than the other characters of Nurse, Spirit, and Blight. Okay? It's worse, because they have to do 115. And the reason I say they have to do 115 is even if they don't have a game state where they realistically can work. So you could send Victor out here and waste your time, but like in every other guide I've ever made, I've explained to you why that's bad. So you kind of have to do 115 there. Now that's something that they always have had a problem with, okay? But that was back when, you know, they could really section off the map really well. They were very, very good at sectioning off the map, which they still are, don't get me wrong. But the problem there for them is that Circle of Healing is always in play. It means that no matter how much map pressure Victor gives you, you could be every which way with that motherfucker. You could be running around here, running around here, running around here, you could be getting all these people. But you can do all that, but the moment you get over here, right over here, Victor can't get Circle of Healing. He can't do it, which means the map pressure that the twins produce and their bounce back and forth between the two of them when they have a game state that they like, that is hurt because you have to somehow rotate Charlotte, even if you know where the boon is, which again, you don't know where the boon is. You have to somehow rotate your 115 over there to snuff the boon out. And this wouldn't be such a horrendous problem if the boon totem was not Circle of Healing. If it's the other one, you can kind of ignore it. But the problem is for them is that it's Circle of Healing. They don't want you to heal. They don't want you to do it. So that is insanely bad for them. That is insanely bad. Healing against twins was already kind of easy. Wasn't easy is a strong word. All the twins need to do is punish one big mistake and they can win the game. Even a small mistake. They can punish one mistake and then win. Okay, that's why they're still good. Like they haven't fallen to Keystone. They're still in the A tier. But because of Circle of Healing and the need to rotate Charlotte to a specific point on the map, and like that snuffles their map pressure because it hurts them. Because if you don't snuff out that totem, your slug game against anybody good is impossible. That's why it hurts. Your slug game, your win condition, is absolutely impossible if they have that in play. It's impossible. You can't do it. Slug everybody, impossible with the Circle of Healing in play. So you could fall back on their ability to section off the map in attrition, but that's also what Circle of Healing stops. Is they can get over to the Circle of Healing, get really fast heals, and then especially as they start to isolate more of the map off, and then they can put more boons on the map. So that Circle of Healing totem, as they put more and more fucking boons on the map, will get closer and closer and closer to your 3-gen. That is a nightmare for twins. That is a nightmare for them. If you don't understand how this has shaped the meta, like, characters that were like garbage before are now better simply because of boons. One of them is Michael Myers. Because Myers has an instant down, he has risen, I believe, because of that. Legion is better because of boon totems, because he does not care about the heals as much. Characters like Hag have fallen because of how good these things are. Like, Hag's not top 5 anymore, I don't think. Not with Circle of Healing in the game. No, absolutely not. Her reliance on keeping you injured. Anybody that relies on you being injured has fallen, no matter who they are. So, like, if you okay, Nurse doesn't give a fuck because Nurse can down you in 2 seconds. Spirit doesn't give a fuck because Spirit can down you in 2 seconds. Blight doesn't give a fuck because Blight has enough map pressure to snuff out the totem. Okay, Blight can hit the map and snuff out these fucking totems and then turn them into a liability. That's why those other characters are better. Characters with high map pressure, like Billy. Billy is probably a Keystone now because of his. Billy might even be better than Keystone. Like I'm telling you, these things have flipped the game on their head. Like, it is insane how much the ability to move has just been buffed by the Boon Totems. I wouldn't even say that. It's not even that it's been buffed. It's just more important now. Moving is now more important. Instant downs are now more important. Leatherface is probably top 5 now, simply because of that. Any character that is 115, and like this is why I don't like mechanics like the Boon Totems. If you are 115, you fucking blow. Wraith is only saved from falling from Keystone due to the fact that he has good map pressure. Like, crazy. Like, it is absolutely insane, I think. But, like, that in a nutshell is why it hurts the Twins so bad. And then also why Boon Totems just straight up counter 3 gens now anyway. Because you can, if you don't break the totems, you can, if you're playing against a Swift, a totem should never be cleansed again. Unless all 4 boons are already in play. That's it. Like, there should be 4 boons on the map every single time. If you're a Swift, I think. Because of your ability to take the map from the killer. You take the map from the killer. The map is now yours. As the survivor. And that is insanely broken against a lot of the characters that rely on sectioning off the map. Now, not like kind of all characters kind of rely on sectioning off the map, but now the thing that's more important than ever is to make sure you get fucking quick downs, which Twins can still do, but they have to set it up. Okay, Victor has no counter, sure, but if Victor is not ready to explode, the Twins are forever halted. So that might not be as favorable in this new meta. You might want to just stick with fucking Bubba, who can just kill somebody regardless of health state. Like, that might be more consistent now than what the Twins are trying to do. So, like, this is why any tier list post-boon should look radically fucking different than a tier list pre-boon. Any character that's straight up 1v1, worse. They're worse now. They have to have something more. So, like, I think my tier list is going to look completely fucking different. I really do. My tier list is going to look completely fucking different come December. Because the boons have flipped the game on its fucking head. Hopefully, the perk gets nerfed. Not even the scratch mark one. I don't even fucking care about that one. Circle of Healing needs a fucking nerf. It's broken. Does healing need a nerf in general in this game? Yeah, absolutely. Items have been broken forever. I've been telling you that forever. Items are busted. Healing is busted. I've been saying heal against Myers when no one else is saying that. I've been saying heal against Ghostface and Wraith. Ghostface struggles against people who can pull heals off against him. Myers was a bad choice. I meant to say, I say don't heal against Myers. At least 99 it's. Wait to see what his tier 3 is kind of looking like. It's situationally heal against Myers, I guess, is the best thing you could do. Being injured against us, like, being injured is still good in this game. Like being injured, and, like, this is the problem. This is the main problem, I feel like, in Dead by Daylight. I'm trying to combine, because I say situationally heal and situationally don't heal. It depends on game state against all characters. Like, if you're behind on gens, you need to do gens and not heal. But, like, if you have advantage state, you can heal. But, like, I think what the boons, especially Circle of Healing, allows you to do is pop heals in disadvantage, which is insanely busted. Pop, not even disadvantage. Pop heals in kind of even game states. Okay, that's what the problem is. Because if everyone's skill is now equal, because of the boon totems, the survivors can now pop more heals in evenly paced matches than they previously could. No matter who the killer is, ignore all that shit. No matter who the killer is, the survivors can get more heals on average now, and that's dumb. That's stupid. Because the perk can carry them to winning. Not only against Twins, but against a lot of the roster. So, I don't know. That's kind of a mini rant on the boons. I could keep going, but I think I've made my point. Because of Victor cannot smash the boons, the Twins have 115 pressure against boon totems. Also worse, because half the time you're controlling somebody that can't smash them. Which means the boons are staying in play longer on Twins than against any other killer in the game. And when your Circle of Healing that counters Twins, that is insanely bad, and it forces the Twins to play a different way. When Twins can secure advantage and secure some like 2 downs or something, they can still be fine. They can still work because they're that damn good. But to call them like To call them top 3 anymore is not accurate, and then I don't even know if to call them above the people below them now is accurate. I think if the boons go away, they'll be right back up there, but I don't think that perk is ever leaving the game. So unless it takes a really big nerf, then I don't know, bruh. The fall of a character right here is what you've seen. All right, I'm getting the hell out of here, lads. G fucking G's.